Hello everyone, today we will discuss about the p-value. Let's say the average height of the Indian man is 5 feet 5 inches. Now you are interested in formally testing the average height for American men based on the claim value given for Indian men. You just wanted to check whether the American men average height is equal to 5 feet 5 inches or different 5 feet 5 inches or less than 5 feet 5 inches or more than 5 feet 5 inches. So the process involves a structural statistical investigation, and the p value will help you on that. Now, the p value is a method used in hypothesis testing and along with the critical value and the confidence interval. Three of the process help us to decide whether to reject the null hypothesis or not. But here in this video, we will focus on the p value. If you wanted to know more about the differences between them, we can discuss that in the next video, and feel free to let me know if you are interested, and then write it in the comment section. Now, what is p value? The p-value is a statistical measure that helps determine whether the evidence from a sample is strong enough to reject the null hypothesis or not. Let's discuss a bit more about the p-value. So p-value is basically the shaded area which is obtained by, suppose this is our graph, and we have a test statistic z or t. Suppose test statistic, any variable we are defining here t, and this test statistics has the area under the curve this much, and this would be considered as p-value. Okay, so p-value is nothing but the shaded area or probability under the curve of which is obtained by the test statistics t or z, any other test statistics. We have different test statistics. We will discuss it later. So I hope you don't have any doubt what is exactly p-value. P-value is basically the shaded area under the curve which is obtained from the test statistics. Now, as you are interested in testing and verifying the average height of the American men based on the claim value 5 feet 5 inches, we have to frame the research question first. So, let's have a look what are the scenarios and how you can frame the research questions. Four scenarios. Okay, four scenarios are, what are they? One, two, 3 and 4. These four scenarios will come across, and then based on these four scenarios you can frame the question. Okay, we will discuss one by one. So first scenario can be like the average height of American men is 5 feet 5 inches, and the average height of American men is different than 5 feet 5 inches, is less than 5 feet 5 inches, and more than 5 feet 5 inches. Now, first scenario, we will discuss the first scenario and its corresponding p-value, and then we will move forward one by one. So, our first scenario was the average height of American men is 5 feet 5 inches. This is basically our belief that American men has the same equal height as Indian men, and you're now you supposed to frame your research question like this: is the average height of American men 5 feet 5 inches? Then we will answer this question using the p-value method. Now, first, what we have to do here, we know that 5 feet 5 inches does not have the same unit. So, we will convert this as 5 feet 5 inches, which is equals to 165 centimeter. Okay, now we also know the average is defined by the parameter mu. And we can assume that here, based on the research question, mu equals to 165 centimeter. So what will be our null hypothesis? As we all know, null hypothesis is denoted by h naught, and this null hypothesis always indicates that our claim value will always equals to the unknown parameter mu. So our mu equals to 165, and h naught is this, and alternative will be mu not equals to 165. And based on this, we always know that h1 can be our claim and alternative hypothesis also can be our claim. But for this scenario, as our scenario is 5 feet 5 inches, so here, and it is included under null hypothesis, so here null is our claim. Okay, so here we have this, and based on this, and suppose we have a sample data, and sample data has the test statistics t. Suppose we have a t test statistic. So p value for this would be based on the alternative hypothesis. P value can be either one tail, two tail, or both tail. So how we will identify? We will look into the alternative hypothesis. As it has a not equals to sign, p value will be two tailed. So p value is two tailed means p value is nothing but the probability if t is positive, then we will take the probability t greater than plus t, and as we have two tail, we will multiply this probability with 2. But if we have t negative, then p value will be t less than minus t, and that value will be multiplied with 2. Okay, so this area p value is the probability like this. So what, how we can define this? We have the curve like this, and we know at the end point we have always positive test statistics, and the left hand side we have minus test statistics, and shaded area for test statistics, negative test statistics is this, and for positive this. And this p value 1, suppose say p1, and this is p2, and their summation, or both are equal basically, p1 equals to p2. Okay, both area is equal, and so we can say p1 plus p2, which is already proven that p1 and p2 area is equal. So p2, and this is 2, sorry, p1, and this is 2 p1, and which is nothing but 2 into probability of t less than minus t. Got it? So this is how p values are defining. Now we will Just focus on type of p-value and how we can frame this and null hypothesis. So this is the first scenario we have seen. This would be the null, where is indicates equals to sign. Let's have a look on this scenario. The average height of American men is different than 5 feet 5 inches. So our belief is here that American men has a different height than 5 feet 5 inches. It can be less than or more than. So both the direction are considered here. Now suppose you frame the research question like this: is the average height of American men different than 5 feet 5 inches? So what is our claim? Is different. So is different is indicating not equal to sign. Okay, so here how we can frame the same null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis? It is same as before, but what is the scenario? Mu equals to 165 centimeter, and alternative would be mu not equals to 165 centimeter. But in this such cases, like, we have the belief that is not different 5 feet 5 inches. So this would be our claim value. Claim value or claim. So alternative hypothesis is basically our claim based on our belief. Okay. So here also our p value will be two-tailed. Okay. Because the alternative hypothesis has the sign not equals to. So it would be same as before. P value is nothing but 2 into multiplied with probability. If t stays statistic is positive, then we will do this, and or if p value is 2 into, if p is negative, then p value less than minus t statistics. Okay, this t is not basically the variable, it is the value, numerical value. Okay, t can be minus 3, minus 2.5, etc., and negative t, and positive t can be 3 or 3 or minus plus 2.5. This would be positive. Okay, so these are the basically numerical values and these are the variable. Okay, now we will discuss the third scenario. Now let's discuss the third scenario. The average height of American men is less than. Okay, so our belief is that only in a single direction, which is less than. Is less than 5 feet 5 inches means our belief is that American men has less height than Indian men. So for this we can frame the research question like: is the average height of American men less than 5 feet 5 inches? So based on these belief, what is our keyword? Less than. Less than, it has the direction to the left, which is has the sign less than. And how we can frame the null hypothesis? As we know, null is always believed that it is equal to the claim value 165 centimeter, and alternative hypothesis is mu less than 165. Now based on these alternative hypothesis, this is our claim as we already discussed, because in this scenario our belief is less than. So here we will have lift tell, because alternative has the sign less than, which has the direction to the left. So in this scenario our p value is probability t less than negative t. For left tail test, we always can have a negative t. If we have a positive t, in such cases also we can go for p t less than positive t. Okay, this is how it works, and then we find the p value. Our next scenario is, okay, so our fourth scenario is the average height of American men is more than 5 feet 5 inches. And our belief is that the average height of American men is 5 feet more than 5 feet 5 inches. Means the American men are taller than the Indian men. Suppose you frame the research question like this: is the average height of American men more than 5 feet 5 inches? So here our keyword is more than. So more than is the keyword that we will have the p value whether based on left tail or right tail or both tail. So more than has the sign greater than, and it has a direction to the right. So we have right tail test here. Now, for the right tail test, how we can frame the null hypothesis? As we believe that always it is equal to the claim value, that is 165 centimeter. Okay. Now, alternative hypothesis is mu equals to 1. Sorry. Here, alternative hypothesis is mu greater than 165. And here also, which one will be our claim value? Null or alternative? Yes, you are correct. It would be alternative hypothesis is our claim, because our belief is that the average height of American men is more than 5 feet 5 inches. Now how we will find the p value? P value is based on the alternative hypothesis because it has the sign greater than, so it is also has a one tail p value. So in such cases, what will be p value? Probability t greater than plus t, and if we have the negative value t statistic, that also give us probability minus t. Negative value also it will be greater than always. Okay, don't confuse with the sign, because probability for, if we have a numerical value, okay, of the t, then whatever the sign negative or positive, it will always, you need to find the probability greater than that value. Okay, now let's have a look based on a graph. So how it looks for the right tail test? Suppose right tail has a p value. So this is, suppose we have a positive t, then this area is basically our p value. And suppose we have a negative t, here minus t, then also the right side area is our p value. Okay, for the right tail test. And what about the left tail test? For left tail test also it is the same as before, but in the different direction. Okay, suppose we have a curve like this and we have a minus t value, then this portion is for left tail p value. And if we have a positive t under testing a left tail test, suppose we have a positive t, then this left area is our p value. Okay, and for both tail we already discussed that the direction of both side area for both tail is also known as two tail. So for two tail, what we have discussed that it is the positive right side area and the negative right side area. Their sum of areas Okay, this sum of areas is considered as p-value. So how we will frame and find that p-value is based on alternative hypothesis. We will look into the alternative hypothesis. If it has less than sign, then we will have to find left tail p-value. If it has greater than sign, then we need to find right tail p-value, and it has not equals to sign, then we have to find two tail p-value. And for left tail p-value, it is nothing but the probability of the test statistics, okay, which is less than the numerical value of test statistics, and it is probability t greater than numerical value of test statistics. And for two tail, we just have to multiply based on the sign of the numerical value of the test statistics, whether it is t greater than tn, positive tn, and probability t less than minus tn. Okay, this is how p value works. And already we have discussed that is indicates equals to, and its opposite sign is not equals to, which must be considered under each alternative hypothesis. Okay, and for less than or fewer, any kind of words, keywords like less than, fewer, the sign would be always less than, which indicates left tail. More than, greater than, this indicates greater than sign, which indicates direction to the right, and we have must perform a right tail test. Okay, any doubt? Okay, so we have completed our session today, and in case if you have any doubt in any of the part, then you can do let me know in the comment section. I will make another video and discuss more about it in detail, and based on your doubt, let's try to understand this in the table. Okay, so what was our first scenario? That average height is 165. The keyword is equals to, that indicates equal to sign, and it indicates that alternative must have not equals to sign, and it will be two tail test. And this will be the scenarios where probability can be considered like this. And average height is different than 165. That indicates not equals to sign, which indicates that also the test will be two tail test, and this the p value will be like this. And average height is less than 165, so the sign will be less than, and the test type is one left tail, or which is also called one tail. And the probability for, or the p value is probability t less than tn. Same, average height is more than 165, and more than is the keyword, more than or greater than, and the test is right tail test, and it will be p greater than tn. Okay, the sign would be very important. You have to focus on the sign and the alternative hypothesis to get the p value. Okay, and we will more discussed and clear about what is these, how we can find these t values, and how we know whether it is a t statistics or z test statistics or other any statistic. If you still have any doubt, you can let me know in the comment section. And if you like my video, please do like and subscribe my channel, and because that will be a great help to me to grow. Thank you, and I can't wait to see you in the next video again.